Hey folks, this is Jarrett McDonald here, and I want to share about this one shot comic I just read about. I think it's called like Saved by the Bell. Like, it's like supposed to be a parody. I wonder it's a parody of the sitcom Saved by the Bell back in the '90s. I think it was like it came out in like early. I think it actually came out in the late '80s, early '90s, I believe. But it's um Jonathan Kent and Danny Wayne befriending a kid that claims to be non-binary, which I don't understand what non-binary is. It is, by the way. Um, and yes, there's nothing wrong with them befriending a non-binary character. Like, that's okay. And standing up for a non-binary person, because regardless, I don't think anybody should be bullied for their sexuality. Okay, regardless, regardless what I think of homosexuality, I do not think sexuality should be someone should be bullied because of that. Okay, I don't know that. It's a Super Sons storyline. But what I have a problem with what I have a problem with is the is um adding in a non-binary character. A non-binary character just to make a political statement and adding your own personal politics in the comic. That's what I have a problem with. And from what I read, this definitely sounds like um it's probably that just want to make a political statement. Now I'll make a quick disclaimer. I'm not saying any comic or graphic novel or just a book in general that has a character that's part of the LGBT community is automatically woke. I'm not saying that, but if it's put in there to make a political statement, yes, I'll say it's woke. See, it's woke. Um, I'm like, really? Okay, this is interesting. I'll probably not buy it because it would probably because I just because Bound in the Comics was this I got this article from. It's just give you just like a preview of the comic. It doesn't give you the full details. Um, I'm saying maybe woke. I don't know. It's just like I'm saying. It's like a lot of these comics nowadays. These comic writers nowadays are just adding minority characters just to make a political statement. They don't actually care about story, and they don't. They just don't care about story. They just want to make a political statement. And in the article, they never gave a specific gender. Like, is in the character's name Sydney? By the way, like, is Sydney a boy or girl? They never made a specific of what their gender they're born that person is born with. And um I'm assuming I don't know if Sydney is supposed to be a girl or boy. I don't know, and I don't care, to be honest, because I have no interest in reading this comic anyway. Because it probably will have a lot of woke overtones in it. Not because of the, not because the Cindy character is non-binary. It's not because of that. It's because it's probably gonna be a lot of forced. Um, the bullies are probably going to be Donald Trump supporters who who support the "Make America Great Again" movement. And by the way, the name Sydney, I think that's a gender neutral name because I think I have met both men and women, both guys and girls that had the name when names were Sydney. I think Sydney is both a gender neutral name. So yeah, I'm like really, and this is the reason why a lot of people, and this comment does not turns out not to be woke, and it just has a character, it just happens to have a character that's part of the LGBT community. That's fine, but it just seems nowadays when a writer from a comic book or a graphic novel or just a book in general is that when they add in a minority character, it's just for political statement. And I just have a feeling this is what this is. Now I could be wrong, but most likely it is. And I don't buy a lot of mainstream comics nowadays. I mainly buy the indie stuff. Unless the indie stuff like Aftershock comics, and I've been buying some of the EC comics that are collected, which Dark Horse has republished them. That's what I've been reading lately, and I've been reading the Marvel Master, no, the Marvel Essentials, I believe it's called, of Black Panther. And I was reading Star Wars called 501st. Yeah, that's just like I said. The comic I'm talking about, which is about um about Jonathan Kent and Demi Wayne befriending a non-binary kid. That's okay, but I'm just concerned that this is gonna have a lot of woke overtones in it, and the bullies are probably gonna be like very mean conservatives because DC and Marvel nowadays want to show everybody how much they hate conservatives, which is dumb and cringy. As a guy that leans more conservative, that leans very conservative, yes, I am. Yes, I am. The few minority booktubers out there, booktubers, unless you want to call me a booktuber, um, that leans very conservative. Not okay. But I do have a lot of conservative views, which booktube is very primarily liberal, but me personally, I am always, for the most part, pretty much I can't talk. I am about 80, 90%, about 90% conservative. Yeah, I stuttered because I apparently I can't talk. And I'm going to this video right here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. And see you guys later. Bye.